Hey everybody, welcome back to the Shed Show. I am your host, the Shed Man. Always a pleasure. We're going to do some shooting today. Got a few different guns here to try out. Some of them you might have seen before, or maybe you haven't. You haven't seen me shoot them. But I've got a little bit of a cold, but it's a nice day out here. It's not quite spring yet. I think the old groundhog might have lied, but still, it's not bad. We're going to do some shooting. I have made some new targets. I'll show you here in a minute. We'll run a few things through a few paces. Okay, before we get to looking at the guns, let's get to looking at the targets. I shot these targets up here over last summer and had to redo them. So these are just homemade things I made. We'll look at some of these here. Just a fence post with a piece of round stock on it, and you know, it swings. You see that? So that's how that kind of works. This one's up here a few yards. I'm not going to measure it. Here's one that had two on it, and I broke one off that was in the top that was beating it in the ground. It's another one that just swings like that. Then up here, we'll keep going. I made these. Just, I think those are 3/8 plate, and they're hanging from chains also. So they're going to wobble around a little bit, I see. Again, on T-post. This one is another structure I had off some long forgotten piece of machinery. This is actually a store-bought out in Rural King little target there. And hopefully it's going to make some noise. Yeah. So that's something different there. So you see the targets there, and I'll be shooting from down there. We've got a good backdrop here. Go straight into a bank here, and there's nothing over the hill. So we're good and safe. Okay, now about the guns. What guns are we going to be shooting today? Well, first off, we're going to be shooting this bad boy right here. It's a High Point 995 carbine. I'm sure I can clear it out there real good. Right there. I think it's an aftermarket stock. Got a sling on it. These guns get a lot of hate. High Point in general gets a lot of hate. And I watched a few videos on these and stuff, and I don't understand it. I've had a few of these. This is an old used one. I've never had any problems out of them. They were all kinds of fun. The pistols are a little, you know, off-putting because of the looks, but, you know, they're good guns for the money. And when I started this channel, I said, I'm not going to use any coarse language or you know, a whole lot of cursing and stuff like that. You know, I want to do this without using that, you know, resorting to that stuff. But I started to make a video about these people who go on and on and on about these High Points and make fun of them and stuff like that, you know. But I don't think I could do it without flat just cussing them out. I mean, gee whiz, people. Kind of snobs. I don't like snobs. Anyway, but we got other guns. And let's take a look at those. Now, for the people who are snobs, I do have a new Springfield Armory 1911. Let's take a look at it. We'll just unbox it right here, right now. And yeah, right there it is. Let's make sure it doesn't have anything in it. No, sir. Yeah, check that out. Yeah, I do have rubber bands around that back strap. Don't care whether you like it or not. That's what we're going to try that one out too. Yeah. We got that one in 45 ACP. Oh, what's the other one? Now this one I have just got back from the store with, and I haven't even looked at it myself, so I'm not sure exactly how I want to do this. But let me see here. I might have to move the camera around. Be right. All right. Okay, what is the new gun? The new gun, I haven't even took it out of the box yet. Haven't seen it myself. There it is. I've heard about these, and I said, after a little bit of thought, I said, I gotta have one. Of course, it is a Ruger Super Wrangler. Check that bad boy out. Taking it out of the box right here. Watch me mess this up. Is this any way to do it? This is no way to do it, but this is how we do it on the Shed Show. Out of the plastic. Wow. Look at that. Got your, see if you can see this here. Adjustable sights. steel frame. But with these super with the super duper Wranglers, you get a 22 mag cylinder. So we're going to be trying that out. Brand new, in the box, just took it out. You seen it the first time I did. Yeah. Let's get with it. Okay, let's try this 1911 out first. The Springfield 1911 stainless. And I'm going to work my way from the left up this way. I don't know if I'll be able to hit any of them. I'm not too sure if I'm too comfortable with this right here. I'll just take a little rest right here. Across the roof of the old Scout and see what happens. Oh yeah. Let's try the next one over to the right there. Oh yeah. Oh, I got a little one on up through there. I doubt if I can hit that bad boy. Got it. How about these bigger ones on a little one up through there? Got that one. I'm gonna try for the big gong up there. Oh yeah, I got it. One more time. We've got another one in there. Well, the one I didn't get is the one on the right of the bigger targets up before the gong. Let's see if I can make sure to tap that sucker. Okay, I broke it right off there. So maybe my shooting skills might be a little bit better than my welding skills, okay? Which anybody who works with me might be able to attest to that. That was fun. All right, the next one we're going to try out is the old high point. And I've just got the regular 10 round clip in it, which the bottom is broke on this one, I just noticed. So I'm kind of holding it in with my pinky. But anyway, this gun is so much fun. These bottom targets here on the left, check this out. Right on up the hill with it. Right on up the hill. Probably break this one off here now. Let's get that gong a couple times. So much fun. Snappy. Didn't lock back, but it's empty. Let's try that big 20 round clip. Okay, I've got the 20 round mag in it here now, and I think I've only got about 11 or 12 in it because I've had some previous experience with it jamming up when it's fully loaded. They say you've got to load it up and leave it loaded for a while, let that spring kind of wear in. I'm not a big fan of that, but it's not the factory mag, so I'm not gonna gripe at High Point about it too much. Ta-da! Didn't lock back there, but this thing. All right. Okay, last but certainly not least is the Ruger Super Wrangler. And we've got just a regular 22 long rifle we're going to load it up with. I'll tell you something about this gun when I went to get it here just earlier today. I went out to a store. I'm not going to name the store, but their initials are Rural King. And I went out there, and I went out there the day before and just glanced at this gun or one like it. I looked at it, I said, you know, I felt of it. First time I'd ever laid one in my hands, I said, yeah, I was thinking about it. But I had other things to do. I didn't have time to fill out the form and all that mess that day. And I was going out of state, and I didn't want to have to deal with all that. So anyway, I didn't get it. So I go back today, and I was looking online, and they had them for $2.99, Rural King. And the price tag out there, I think, was like $3.29 or something. So I walked up. The woman was there. She said, "Can I help you?" I said, "Yeah, I'd like to look at this Ruger Super Wrangler here again." So I looked at it yesterday. So I looked at it, and it was the one with the gray or silver Cerakote. Unlike this one, it's got the black Cerakote on it. And I kind of like the looks of that. And I said, well, I was looking at this, and honestly, I looked at it online because I forgot how much he wanted for it. You know, this morning I was like, how much did they want for that darn thing? So I just looked up Rural King, and I asked her. She got it out, and she acted like she didn't really. She's like, you know, here. She just stood there just looking at it, and I picked it up and I looked at it. I was like, okay. I was like, let me ask you something. I said, I looked this up, the price of it online earlier today, and it said $2.99 because honestly, I forgot how much they did. You did what the price tag was on it out here. I said, is that? I mean, do you honor that? And she just sit there and stared at it, you know. And I said, I had it on my phone. You know, I was messing around with my phone. I said, what do you say? I just like that. I was like, what do you say? I don't know. She just looked up. She said, yeah, if the SKU number matches and everything, and it's from Rural King, yeah, we'll match the price. So that doesn't hurt. So I was like, well, here it is, you know. And she's kind of getting an attitude, you know. And I was like, well, here it is. She will hold it still, hold it still. And let me tell you something. My patience anymore is kind of like a gift card. We can try it. I don't know how much is left on it, but we can try it. And she hit the limit. I said, hold on, have we got a problem here? Am I bothering you or something? You know, I mean, what's the attitude about? Well, I don't have any attitude. I was like, okay, all right. I said, I'll take it then. I said, if you, and she looked at it, she said, yeah, we'll do that. She said, yeah, we actually didn't do it. She said, yeah, well, we'll do that, $2.99. I'm like, okay, I'll take it then. I said, let's get past all that, forget about that. I just, you know. And she said, well, okay, I got to see your driver's license, just like that. And I was like, no, I don't think we're past that, are we? I said, you know what? I'll go someplace else and give $400 for it before I, you know, which I know you don't care. Just go back to what you was doing, which was nothing, and I won't bother you. She said, well, we ask everybody for a license. I know that. I know, but your attitude, you know. Anyway, that's that. So I went to a local shop and got this one for $2.99, but it's black Cerakoted. Anyway, we'll see how I do with it. And I shoot better one-handed. We'll see if I can hit anything. Oh, I'm shaking all over the place. Not doing too good there. Don't know if I'm high, low. Oh, okay. I found it. A little bit too late, but I found it. I'm having a little bit of trouble seeing that front sight. But there's that. One thing about these Rugers, the Wranglers, they don't index. You can spin the cylinder. If you miss a cylinder, you can spin it back around. There's no half cock to it. You can't, matter of fact, you can't pull the hammer back now. It won't stay back there when the loading gate's open. After the loading gate's open, closed, you can shut that back. But as you can see here, I don't know if you can see this or not, but you can spin that cylinder this way or that way, whatever. It doesn't index, but a lot of times you go past one, you got to back up, so not too bad. Let's change that. Let's put that big Magnum cylinder in there. We'll just go ahead and do that on the fly right here on camera. We'll just do it. Pretty easy. Put that out there. Put this big Magnum cylinder in there. These Magnum cylinders are marked, whereas the long rifle cylinders are not marked. as to what they are. But, you know, if it's your gun, you should be able to know the nomenclature of it, figure it out. Again, there's that one. Let's go ahead and load it up. We're just doing this live and on the fly. I don't know if you see what I'm doing over here. Let me get about 6 of these bad boys out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are Federal Premium 22 caliber, 30 grain, hollow point. There's what they look like. Okay. Hey, we just have fun on the Shed Show here. This is not a real gun channel, gun show, gun review. I'm not an expert by any means. Just an enthusiast. Okay, we're getting her loaded up here. I think I got them. Unless I dropped one. Did I drop one? I dropped one. Camera probably caught that. Okay, I believe we got her all loaded up now. See how these 22 mags, I will be wearing my hearing protection. Okay? Now see how the 22 mags do. Yeah. Let's hit that big one up there that I broke the other one off. If we can. I don't know whether it hit or not. Not that time. Let's go for the big orange gong up there. Don't know. I believe I got it. For some reason, I do better one-handed than I do. I'm just not comfortable because I'm old, fat. Mainly why, I would say. I'm wore out. I'm all wore out. But that's it. I'm happy with that. I'm going to finish out the day by doing some more shooting off camera and having some fun. We'll see you guys next time on the Shed Show. You want to try it out?